Hello everybody, welcome back to more Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and I decided to change to Charge Blade today for just a little bit of a change really. I also entirely forgot to interact with Poogie at all. Oink indeed, Poogie, oink indeed. Let's pet him. And it plays that same music that it always does. Oh dear. There we are. If you press it right when the exclamation mark appears, you get the love hearts. If you don't, he knocks you over and runs away. So anyway, today we have access to, well, I still don't know what it's called in English, so I'm not going to say what it is, but we're going on the expedition. Off camera I did the mushroom collection quest, but that's it. I'm going to do the other ones in a little bit after I record this part. I want to give my voice a bit of a rest after that. Now I don't believe we can upgrade our Charge Blade. Let's quickly check. Don't accidentally go to making weapons this time, you idiot. Forge weapons, no. Almost did it again. Upgrade. I'm thinking with the order in which they are in Monster Hunter 3, it's throwing me off. So no, we need monster fluid. I can't remember how you get that, but I'm sure we'll find out. Anyway, our armor isn't upgraded as well, and Velocidromes are actually a lot more dangerous than they are in Freedom Unite in this one. They actually do stuff for a start. But anyway, we'll see how we get on. We shall eat... That's more health, more stamina, unknown, and it might also give us... Yeah, let's go for Feline Defender. A good old staple of 3U. I'll let this play, why not? It's fun. Diddle diddle diddle. Yeah, feed Mario. Feed Mario his gigantic rice ball. Right in his face. Oh, Poogie's here as well. I forgot he follows you around after you get the love heart thing as well. That was hearty meal. What did I get? Health, stamina, and attack. Fantastic. Oh, we didn't get Defender. That's annoying. Do I have potions on me? I will expect to take a bit more damage this time. Potions, mega potions, paintball, pickaxes. I suppose I should rebuy nets just in case. So let's buy bug nets. We've got plenty of money now. And a few whetstones. That is all we should need. Eating food. Let's take that. Well, actually, we don't take the quest because we have to go via the world map. So you'll just have to take my word for it. We'll also visit Dandroma this time or wherever it's called, because that's new to 4U/G, so I've never been there. So yes, we're going to the expedition. Low danger, and we know for a fact there is a Velocidrome there. Depart on the expedition, yes please. Right, so what is this area called? I hope you're well prepared for today's adventure, Hunter. The only certainty during expeditions is uncertainty. Well, that and all the things I'm about to explain to you. You've been tasked with exploring Everwood, so that's what they've called it. I think the literal translation from Japanese was Unknown Sea of Trees, which I think was kind of cool. Everwood is a lot more succinct though, so fine. I'll try and internalise that. Everwood. Everwood. Which monsters call Everwood home and whatnot. In other words, it changes every time you visit, unless there's a story-specific thing, like this is a story-specific thing, so you will find a Velocidrome. Which you are not going to be familiar with if you haven't played the game before, or if you only played 3U, but if you played Freedom Unite or earlier games, that's what they were in. Oh yeah, that's also true. You can die as many times as you want on an expedition and it doesn't matter. You just come back here. And yeah, there is a map, but it's all very small because the area is counted as unexplored and also kind of randomises where you find. But anyway, there's always a couple of bits you can dig up some items. Sometimes they're back here. Most of the time they're here and to the left. And you get supply items, so like, yeah, rations, maybe first aid meds. Or it could just be, it might actually be very specific things for this quest. Yeah, alright. So we only have yellow sharpness as normal with this Charge Blade. That's not so good. But anyway, we probably want to be on our paintball as well, though it doesn't really matter for this area. Since again, it's not like a big open area, it's small sections. Thieving cats! Have at it! Oh, I one-shot it. Now usually you can gain charge off dead bodies, but they don't count as dead because they run away, so that'll be why it didn't work. Well, the herbs are appreciated as a last-ditch effort, I suppose. Alright, you dropped a ration, that's fine. I'm not going to bother standing and killing too many of these, they're not even worth the points, to be honest. You're not even giving me any good charge. Also, they just won't shut up. Constant meows. Now, did you drop anything? Oh, you're still alive. Felines and Melanoxes, or whatever they're called. You gonna drop anything, buddy? Nope. Alrighty. We'll just move on then. Where's the nearest exit? It's actually quite a long way. It's a winding path. I don't think we'll run into anything dangerous until we get to the section where we'll get the story beats. Right, we go this way, then we can go either left or right. But I'm going to go right because there's stuff to catch. What do we get? Flash bug, fine. We'll need those. I'm sure we'll need better bugs as well. You do eventually get a kind of farming thing as well, incidentally, so you can get all the sundry stuff without actually having to do it yourself. Well, some of the sundry stuff, let's say. And it improves as you go on. I'm sure we'll get to that though as we carry on with the story. So up here, take a right, and then it'll basically swing round to where we need to be. Another possible free stuff. A large barrel. Wait, is that like large barrel bomb? No, just a large barrel. That'll just be bonus caravan points then, I guess. And we don't want to head in here. We just want to keep on going this way. What do we have here? Excite shrooms. Sure, haven't had any of them yet, might as well. Choice mushroom is actually just another caravan point item. Ah, that'll do. I don't want to bore you with all this gathering. Right, we will zone now-ish. Might get a cutscene? Yeah, we do. Alright, here we go. Velociprey and Velocidrome. The big one with the stylish hair. Mongoose dodging skills there. Yeah, so these guys were the joke of Freedom Unite. They died really easily, they had less attacks than a Great Jaggy, but now they actually do stuff. So don't underestimate them if you're familiar with them from previous games, I guess, is the advice I'm going to give you. So Velocidrome, that ain't something you see every day, especially around these parts. Well, seems like a fine opportunity to learn about how you report your expedition's findings to the guild. You basically just kill them. Yeah, you bring back proof, in other words, drops from them. You know, carves, I mean. The more proof you can gather, the more reliable your report. Oh, and just one more thing. Unlike the monsters in normal areas, the critters you meet on expeditions can run off without a trace. Yeah. If you don't kill them fast enough once they decide, oh, I better run, they might just go, and you might never see them again. Are you going to hunt that Velocidrome there? It's entirely up to you, Hunter. If you don't feel up to bringing it down, just make a beeline for the wagon. No, I'm going to fight it, thanks. Ow. I've been playing G rank in 3U. The damage you do to me is nothing. Don't you dare pick on my cats. They hop a lot more. And I think he has a paralysis attack. Now to remember how to use Charge Blade. Oops, that is not how you use Charge Blade. No, that's how you do the basic attack, but that's not how you do the new charge. And I knocked him out! I do want to get used to using the new stuff that wasn't in 4, the charging up your shield. I really want to be carving these bodies as well, but I don't think it's going to give me a chance, really. Nah. I'm going to get punished for this, but at least I did it. No. Oh yeah, punished me. Actually, I think he. Yeah, I was going to say he trapped me on the ground. That's a new thing. And we're free. Don't you dare knock me back down again. Let's get that stored. And I could have sworn that's how you charge the shield. I'm pressing the wrong button. I need to look it up. I thought it was X and A when you do the roundhouse thingy. Unless you need full vials, actually. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. And we want our potions. There we are. Ooh. I think my cat's pissed, that's why it's got the exclamation mark. I was going to say, why is the boomerang glowing, but that's why. I'm pretty sure I just... Oh, wow. I just got messaged on Facebook. Try not to die. I'm actually surprised it did so much damage. Right, there we are, we're fine. Leave me alone, small fry. I'm actually also surprised how little damage Odessa has taken, but I actually think that Mario armor has way too good defense for a cat to have at the start of the game. Like, its base armor is like 2, and the Mario stuff has like 20 odd. So there's in perspective for you. I have full vials this time. Let's see if we can actually work this out. Nope, not if I'm going to get knocked over, I'm not. That's just how you change back. Hey, get down here. Can I not climb here? Oh right, you have to do the moss. Yeah. You gonna climb up here, buddy? There you are. Oh! Gotcha! Oh, he's knackered, that's why the bar started so full as well. Sit your ass down. Alright, he's almost dead. He usually does always move. And as long as you get to the next bit he goes to quick enough, he shouldn't leave the map altogether. In theory. I can't believe I've forgotten again how to do the damn shield charge with Charge Blade. I played the demo a lot as Charge Blade specifically to internalise it, because it's new to me since it wasn't in 4. And I've already forgotten the button. Also, the in-game tutorial for it in the game probably isn't very good, assuming it's the same one that was in the old demo. You should just be through here sleeping, I believe. Might have to run through, yeah. Oh wait, I went backwards by accident. Yeah, he's still on the map, I can tell because it shows on the bottom screen. Just in a different area. Yeah, I'll be on the other side of this area. Wasted a bit of time there, which is annoying, and I'm going to have to use a ration. But he should be sleeping. Obviously I can't catch him, but we'll just make do. Yeah, through here. And then after this area will be the cart to escape. Yep, there he is, right there, dead ahead. Next to the Cargua, or whatever they're called. Who are big gigantic wimps, might I add. Oh, there goes his beak. I'm not making the full use of the charge, the axe form rather. That's how you do it. You don't hold X and A at all, you just hold block. Alrighty, I've got it. Too little too late, but I'll know for next time. And I missed and had no charge, but at least I know. That's what matters. Excuse me? Apparently that was a pin. At least he wastes time putting his mouth in the air. I'm starting to feel the downside of not having dung bombs. I can't make them yet though, I don't think. Yeah, he's pissed. I stayed down on the floor longer there to let him get an attack out of the way. That's him calling for help, I believe. Don't you try and leave the area, that's all I want. Just don't run away. I actually want to kill you. Oh, there we go. I've heard talk that the guild provides special bonuses to hunters who help out with big expedition discoveries. Silence! I've got carves to do. Oh, it's not going to do that every single time, is it? No, good. I couldn't remember. You're just going to stand there, Odessa? Put your wonky tail in the air. Look at all them! Look, they're walking in unison! That is weird. You're weird. You're also about to die. Hey, I got a golden egg. Come on, just let me do the special attack. That's all I ask on something that's still alive. There we go. Alright, I've got it now. Got it. I'll do better with it next time. Or perhaps against something else in this very video. Oh good, I picked up its poo. I hope I can hand in the golden egg. They're not exactly super common. Alright, let's carry this to the caravan, Odessa. It's right over here. Gotta move my slow ass this way. This is why I don't want to do many egg quests on camera, but some of them are funny for the viewer more so than the person playing. For the person playing, they can be rage-inducing, depending on what you're wearing and what you're up against. Right, this should just be the caravan. This is also where the Veggie Elder will be. Oh, not here. Soon then, after this area. Yeah, the Veggie Elder is always at the end, next to the cart home. There's also sometimes secret areas here, but if I wanted to go in it, I would have to drop my egg. You can also randomly find Poogie, and if you do, you unlock costumes for him. Although you get a message if he's in the area, usually. Move those legs, Hunter, move those legs. Right, yeah, this is it. You made it to the goal, see the wagon over there, hop aboard, and you can return from your expedition. On a day's work, etc, etc. Now, can I hand this in? Oh, it's not letting me do it. Oh, come on. That's a shame. I believe getting a golden egg is the sub-quest for the Hunt the Egg quest as well. Bet I don't get one when I do that. There we go. Hey there, buddy. You got anything for me? Oh, did he just give me a... He acted like I was still holding that egg. And he gave me a max potion. Right? Yeah, he did. That's insane. Alright, anyway, let's get out of here. Returning supply items and heading home. We can't quite see Odessa's happy dance. That's probably for a good reason, or a good point rather. What do we get? We only got a screamer sack, that's it? Really? That's kind of sucky. But we got the carves off him, so that's something. Rare Ecology Discovery Rate, I assume that's what ECHO stands for. New guild quests are available. Velocidrome added to the quest pool. Good. Odessa level 5. And Indigo Hunters is the cutscene. Great Jaggy will now show up on expeditions. Good. And so will the Velocidrome. Anything else? No. Good. That went well, even though I almost died a little bit. You're supposed to have upgraded your armour by this point, you see. That's kind of why he was doing above and beyond the damage you might have been expecting. I'll probably do some of that off camera now, maybe get the Celtis gear or something. Anyway, the Caravaneer and the cook are talking because he's hiring the cook onto the expedition. Or onto the caravan, I guess. I'm deriding what you do for a living by laughing at you cooking rice! How you doing, Kindred Hunter? So you're just going to refer to me as Kindred Hunter. I quite like that. I've got 2 matters to report. The caravan finally has a cook, namely the street cook. Who knew that a character just a few feet away was actually from me with cook in his name was an actual cook? Anyway, he was more than happy to tour the world with us, so make sure you say hello, or my how. Next up, the guild is mighty impressed with your expedition work. They even wrote a letter of commendation. So now we're allowed to take guild quests. Be on the lookout for a large monster sighted in the area as you continue operating in the field. That'll come into play later on. Yeah, you put in a good word for us. You and me should talk about our next destination once the caravan finds its merchant and the whole posse is assembled. I plan to leave for Valhamar, or leave the place rather. Where to, you ask? Somewhere we can make ourselves a ship, of course, like a really big strong one. You can't go far without a ship, and if I'm going to figure out this article, I can't be limited by distance. Here, take a look. This is the article. It's a good job he didn't pull down his pants. Amazing, isn't it? I've been enchanted by its wonder and beauty. I've seen my share of incredible things, but this one trumps them all. It's like an itch I can't quite scratch. What I wouldn't give to know the story behind it. I'd do just about anything, even run off in a caravan, and that's how me and the man got started. Makes it sound like the Smithy's his husband. Ever which place the article remains an enigma. Still, we aren't about to throw in the towel, no siree. The truth is, out there, somewhere, and I'll find it. I don't have to. I don't care if I have to cross the sea or sprout wings. That's called foreshadowing. If you ask me, our best bet is a village known for its craftsmanship. So in other words, he wants us to move to the next town, but we're actually going to not do that just yet. What kind of large monster the guild was on about? Blah blah blah. What do you want, Hunter with the eyebrows? You're one of the Caravanier's companions? This is good news. I also became a Caravanier's companion. He has a gift for us. A gourmet voucher. That makes all his ingredients fresh, so you get better results from the food you make. They're not worth using on low rank quests, in my opinion. Anyway, there is some people to talk to though. So, is this the man wanting to talk to us? It is. Oh, the article the Caravanier is always carrying around. A strange object, it truly is. He and I have well, I can read sometimes, I promise. He and I have long sought to solve its mystery. Sometimes alone, sometimes with a grand caravan in tow. In other words, they have no idea what it is. And we don't need to do anything with you. Why does this cat want to talk to me again? Congrats on getting cleared for guild quests. I know you're blah blah blah. If you use my courier service to activate Street Pass, I can't do Street Pass stuff. Cat, listen, I live in the middle of nowhere. There is no one with a 3DS around me. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Just let me out, please. Thank you. Release me from this mortal coil. One more person. The guild marm, I'm guessing? Yes. Big news, Doodle. Don't call me Doodle. Happy news at that. You just got cleared to take on guild quests. Quests with a twist. Once you've investigated monsters while on expeditions and received clearance for a guild quest, well then the quest will temporarily be added to the quests menu. Careful though, you need to do one more step before you can attempt the quest. You have to register the quest using manage lists. This is confusing. Only registered guild quests can be attempted at any time from the gathering hall, so don't forget. As for the guild quests themselves, they have unique rules. Rule 1, completing them raises the difficulty level, rewards and more. Rule 2, you can exchange guild quests using Street Pass. Yeah. Also keep in mind that when you exchange a guild quest at level... yeah, I know, fine. The Everwood sure is lovely though. That's more like endgame stuff we're talking about here. So yeah, we've got the Kelby quest, we've got the Kill 8 Jaggy, we've got the Gawa eggs, the sushi one, and that's it. But I want to go travel to Dundorma and see what happens, because this is new to the U/G version of 4. So what is happening here? Alright, I believe this village was in Freedom Unite though. I didn't get that far in Freedom Unite, so this is all entirely new to me in every possible way. It's looking a bit run down and in need of repair. I'm not sure if there will be anything to do here yet, incidentally. Oh, there's folk to talk to. Dundorma, I can't remember the last time I visited. This town is under constant attack from monsters because of its location, perhaps. The most recent onslaught turned the town upside down. They're still working on the repairs. The assembly remains operational, but most of the other facilities are out of commission. I reckon there ain't much we can do, but go ahead and have a look around. Ah, right, so it's basically saying, yeah, look around, but this is probably where the high rank story is, so come back later. That said, there is people we can talk to, so sure. Someone down here? You? No, you don't have a speech bubble. That's you.
Yeah.
New to town, feeling lost? Don't worry, I'm a pro. Here, let me give you some of my pro tips. The long staircase leads to the Elder Hall. You have to have the right clearance. Yeah. In other words, when I'm done with the... Oh, G rank quests. Yeah, so this is where you come end game. I shouldn't be here right now. The gathering hall is for low rank and high rank. Got it. So this is just G rank. Thank you for explaining it. That was very simple. So yeah, I'll talk to the 2 other people on the map, and then we can just head back. Although that's probably where we'll end today. Apparently there's a speech bubble right here, but there ain't nobody here. Oh, is it these people? Master Tool. You're Master Tool. That's not a name to be proud of now. Oh, I have to buy the books. I should probably be buying these first though. Combination books for my... I better not buy that just yet or I'll run out of money. But yeah, I know I need to buy them. And I'm guessing she won't have any stuff I shouldn't have access to, so we'll just skip that. One more person to talk to over here. Oh, this is the G rank assembly hall then that they were talking about, I guess. It's also looking a little bit run down. But yeah, that looks like a notice board there, so it seems like that's what this is. It's got calming music though, I'll give it that. He's wearing a tux. You silly cat. Alright, there's a hunting horn icon next to this cat. Feline flunky, nya. Greetings Hunter, first time, I take it, blah 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 blah, come on, what are you doing? Home to the Diva, beautiful songstress admired. Oh, is this just like, here you can play whatever track of the OST you want? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, that's what this is. Alright, that's interesting. It's essentially a jukebox. I only have access to the prelude song right now, so yeah, we'll need to come back to this. But still, it's a nice little sneak peek at in-game stuff, if nothing else. So as I head back, I think I'll do a few of those quests off camera now. I'll save the egg one for on camera just to show you what they're like. But the mushroom one, well, I've done the mushroom one, the Kelby Horn one and the fishing one, I'm going to do off camera. Then I might also kill a couple more Celtis off camera as well, maybe get some better gear. Or at very least upgrade my charge blade and the insect glaive. Although the insect glaive I'll try and do on camera to show you how the bug works. Or the kinsect as it's called. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see daily gaming stuff. My name has been Flik and I shall see you next time. Ta-ta for now.